Have you ever seen a gay dinosaur? Well, you're in luck because you're pretty much looking at one. Compared to what's going on in my community now, I am ancient history. Between gender fluidity and non-binary pronouns, I can't keep up with everything. I'm not going to pretend to understand all of it, but I do respect it. And I'll tell you this, if I ever change my gender, I'm going all the way. That means I will identify as a rich white man with a lot of power, who gets away with everything. 所以给我那该死的尊重. That's Chinese for, so now give me my goddamn respect. After a night of crazy sex, my girlfriend had to know what on earth was I drinking. So I told her, Hennessy and Red Bull. She looked at me and was like, what is wrong with you? That's why you're bipolar. You're drinking an upper and a downer at the same time. I was like, I'll be damned. You mean a bunch of people walking around here with a mental illness are probably just indecisive alcoholics?
I love coming to New York for the comedy shows and the parking tickets. No, a trip to New York for me is not complete unless one of your meter maids violate me. And I know your city is mishandling your money. Because I drove over 2 trash bags on the way here. In a couch cushion. There was a couch cushion in the middle of Broadway and 52nd. I'm sorry, you're not going to find that in Boston. Okay, we're racist, but clean. Okay?
This holiday season is one for the record books. A lot of people are stressed out, a lot's going on, but there's one thing you can do for yourself. Doesn't require money, just try something new. I tried something new. I tried driving without drinking. I can't say that I'm a fan, but it seems to really work for people who actually have their life together. So I figured I'd give it a shot. All right, it's time for the fortune cookie challenge. Your fortune is your shoes will make you happy today. So let's try to say that in Chinese. 今天你的鞋子对你开心. Okay, that wasn't that wasn't correct. But luckily I have Google Translator. Let's see how close I was.
今天你的鞋子会让你开心.
Hey, close enough. I hope this fortune is as true for you as it is for me. Unless you don't own shoes, which is interesting because you're watching me on your phone, presumably. And I'd have to question your priorities. Take the time to invest in yourself, invest in your shoes. It makes all the difference. As a member of the Fat Committee, I can assure you that being COVID fat has nothing to do with being fat during COVID. In fact, being COVID fat actually means that someone is too impatient, too greedy, too anxious to bite into that cheeseburger before washing their hands or digging into that bag of Doritos without sanitizing it. See, being COVID fat really has nothing to do with weight at all. It just has to do with your increased likelihood of catching COVID from food-related cross-contamination because of your impatience. As you finalize your New Year's resolutions for 2022, I'd like you to keep in mind just one thing, that you're built for trauma. Whether it's that relationship, that marriage that fell apart, the child of yours that ended up in jail, that car accident, the house fire, the loved one you lost that you thought you couldn't breathe without, whatever it is, you've made it this far and you'll make it further. And God forbid, something does happen to us in 2022. You carry that torch with your head high. I'll do the same, because legacy isn't just about shiny billboards or stars carved into stone. Legacy is about the energy we pass on to others, and let that be an energy of empowerment. Oh, and by the way, don't get too drunk, okay? Don't drink too much, don't do too many drugs. Leave that to the professionals, those of us that ruin our lives for a living, okay? Be safe out there, huh?